Hey, this is Andrew Morrissey, and I'll be discussing homework 3. First, I'll be talking about the causes of untimely death visualization, and I think I'll just go through sort of in order the homework questions. So first, who is the audience? The author or source for this is listed as the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation, so this is probably something that's available to the general public, but would most likely be consumed by scientists or public health experts, someone who would have interest in this field. What questions does the visualization answer? So first thing that it answers for me looking at it is the causes of untimely death by category. So it would be infectious diseases, injuries, and the non-communicable diseases. The second question that it answers for me is how these individual categories are broken up. And then the third question it answers for me is the change in these untimely deaths from 2005 to 2010. So the first two things that I mentioned, the size of the categories and the size of the individual causes are area encoded. I have a little bit trouble with the area encoding. It's not obvious to me for example, it's not obvious to me that infectious diseases is smaller than non-communicable diseases or different shapes with roughly the same area, and I have a hard time making that judgment. Perhaps a pie chart would have been better. So those are the area encodings. The color encoding for the change from 2005 to 2010, I found that was a little bit more effective. I was able to roughly match up the color seen in the visualization to the legend. So providing a legend was helpful there. Next, I want to talk about one of the three options that I had for an alternative design. Please excuse my poor handwriting. But what I was going to propose here, this is kind of an incomplete drawing, but what I would like to have is one large pie chart showing the three major categories that were displayed in the original visualization. Within each slice of that pie chart, the individual causes could be represented by stick figures. So maybe an individual stick figure is 1,000 people with the cause labeled below it. The advantages of this are you get the first glance area encoding that there are a lot of stick figures here. This is a big cause, but you can also, if you choose, drill down, count the exact number of stick figures and get an idea of if these two similar size causes, which one is bigger, by how much. Not shown here in the black and white, but I would also like to keep the color encoding because I thought that was an effective method that was employed in the original visualization. And then finally, I want to discuss homework 3 really quickly. Looking on the Vocal-Ream, I think that we had, for the most part, everyone had pretty similar looking results. I like clean black and white font with a nice blue bar chart here, and when you click on the bar, it gives you more information. Again, I think that we all came to a pretty similar state here, but one thing that I chose to do that I would like to get some feedback on is I left the detailed area blank when originally loading the page. My thinking was that this would kind of draw the user to that combined with this note would draw the user to click and fill in that area and get more information. But I would like to know what other people thought of that feature. Thank you very much, and I look forward to hearing your